Yeah. I had to figure out a course to plot through this. The last time that I read here in Albany, I just did it sort of straight through. There's this whole idea of the titles, these headings, these sort of equations, roughly, and going by positive integers to all of a sudden, like the steps of, like I tried to suggest, a bird. Hi, Don. Going, you know, steps into flight, and that at 19 taking flight into a number of through prime numbers, basically. And that idea that the prime number is divisible by 1 and itself, that there's this idea of a possible sort of shared divisibility, a crazy topology. So I came up with this idea that, you know, this is kind of getting old for me. I like to keep things sort of moving, and this idea of a thematic topology. Like still a discrete reading, sort of, so to speak, but what I wanted to do this time was a great reading. I mean, a really, yeah. Like, so I've been thinking about what is a great. What is a great? And the other day I saw Regina Klim in the English department shedding. It's like a grate, a shedder, right? It sheds scraps. What's that? The
shredder.
Shredder, yeah. And it's like, yeah. I saw a really good one the other day, but I should just get on with it here. Nisi ilto nai 3111 at D sir ing Y for 1 at entry. Well, anyway, this idea of a grate, what passes through and what doesn't, and like what's shed, what's not. I wanted to use to do the first like sort of thematic topology would be a grate reading. So what I did is I went to the Acrobat file that I sent off to the printer, Calamari Press, and I did a word search specifically first for grate. And there was 9 bin hits. You see, they're separated by bins in the book. There were 9 hits for the bin, 9 separate bins, and there was 11 actually for. There was two bins that had grate in it twice. And then I also did one for the blade duplicator, which is the other sort of aspect of it. This idea of the blade duplicator, the grate, it sort of comes up a lot. This idea of the equal sign, sort of the presence of the mathematician, you know, divining things. And so then I did seams, and it started to get a little bit out of hand, and I wanted to have more time for music. And I also actually physically used the equal sign in there too. And it just got out of hand. So what I did was I counted those up, and there's a total of 14 bins. And that's not a prime number. So what I was thinking, and this is where it starts to get a little bit interesting, what I was thinking is that 14, I was thinking about adding one, maybe I'll read some of figuring out some system. No, take one away. Make some time for some music, right? Right? Some sounds. So the really cool thing is this 257 is in here. This complicates things. Bin 257. The word grate and the word blade duplicator, the two words, blade duplicator, appears in bin 257. So that's an overlap. And so what I figured has to be done here, there's 14 of them. You take one away. If it's 257, because it counts twice, I'm going to have someone draw it. And if you get 257, I'll see it. It won't be like some sort of secret. But I'll subtract 2 off, and it'll be 11 bins. So we're either going to do 13 bins or we're going to do 11, depending on what we draw. So I don't know if anyone wants to take the. Okay, I still have a hand there. So, fun. Hungarian paprika. You can dump one out or pull one out. How do you want to?